Hey Yogi Bears, welcome back to Wellness at Home. This is Ian, and in today's class we're going to be focusing on building strength, particularly in the arms and the core, as well as working on our flexibility like we do in pretty much all of these yoga sessions. But first, before we get into it, I wanted to let you know that if you enjoy content like this, you can help support the channel by simply hitting that like button and clicking the subscribe button. This shows YouTube that the content has some kind of value and will help the algorithm suggest similar content for you in the future. This maximizes the value that you get out of YouTube and will help push the material out to other viewers. So please go ahead and like and subscribe because it's completely free and everybody benefits. I truly appreciate it, guys, and with that said, let's get into the video. So we're going to start off with a standing warm-up. We'll begin standing in mountain pose with our weight evenly distributed between both feet, nice tall spine, crown of the head towards the sky. We'll start off just taking a couple of nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. And then we'll inhale and bring our arms to touch above our head. We'll interlock the fingers and then exhale and place our palms on the top of our head. On our next inhale, we'll turn our palms away from us and stretch up onto our tippy toes in palm tree pose, staring at one point ahead of us to keep our balance. And then exhale and come back down and lower your arms back to mountain. We'll do this 2 more times. This is excellent for strengthening the ankles and improving our balance. So we'll inhale, our arms up, hands touching above our head. Interlock the fingers and rest our palms on the top of our head. And then we'll inhale and push our hands away towards the ceiling, coming up onto our tiptoes. And hold that position. And relax, back down. Hands by the side and mountain pose. A couple of deep breaths here. And then last one, arms up, inhale, interlock the fingers, exhale, place the hands on top of the head. On our next inhale, turn the palms away towards the sky and push away and up onto our toes. And then relax, lowering the arms back into mountain pose. Take a few nice deep breaths here. And we'll reach our right arm alongside our ear. And gently exhale and bend to the left. Inhale back up to center and lower the arm. Inhale the left arm up alongside the ear and gently bend to the right as we exhale. And inhale back to center and lower the arm. Now to bring the hands in front of the chest in prayer, we're going to do a gentle back bend here, reaching the hands up towards the sky, and as our arms pass by our ears, gently lean back. Only coming as far as is comfortable, don't force it. And then back up to center and exhale the arms to 90 degrees in front of us, and then hinge forward at the waist, placing our hands on the ground in a standing forward bend, nose towards the knees. We can bend our knees as much as we need to here while we warm up. And then we'll reach forward and up, back into a back bend. And back to center. Hands in front of the chest. And then release the arms into mountain pose. And then we'll inhale our right arm up alongside our ear and gently bend to the left. Try and keep those hips aligned over the ankles, stretching out that right side body. And inhale, back to center, and arm down. Same for the other side. We're going to inhale our left arm up alongside our ear, and then exhale and gently bend to the right. Inhale and rise, and gently release the arm back by our side in mountain. Hands in front of the chest for prayer pose. For another back bend. So raise the arms up and gently lean back. And then back up to center, and lower the arms to shoulder height in front of us, and then hinge forward at the waist, palms towards the earth, head towards the knees, in a standing forward bend. Remember to continue breathing into anywhere where you feel tension, and then we'll reach forward and up into a gentle back bend, and then release into prayer pose. And then lower the arms back by your sides. Take a couple of nice deep belly breaths. And then we'll inhale, raise our arms in front of us and hinge forward, bringing the palms towards the earth. And then we're going to either walk our hands forward or step our feet backward into downward dog. Heels towards the ground, hips towards the sky, ears between the arms. Feel a nice stretch in those hips and the backs of the legs. And then from here we'll step back into plank pose, making sure that our wrists are aligned under our shoulders, body in one straight diagonal line. I'm just going to hold this position for a little while. If you fall out of it, don't worry, that's absolutely fine. This is excellent for building up that core strength. And then we'll lower the knees gently, coming into tabletop. From here we'll step back again into plank pose, body in one diagonal line, and try and bring that navel towards the spine. Feel the strength in your core. Continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. And then gently push back into downward dog. And then we're going to step our right foot in between our hands into a high lunge, like a sprinter's pose. Make sure that knee is tracking over the ankle. And gaze forward, keeping that spine nice and long and feeling a nice stretch in that groin. From here, we're going to push back into downward dog, hips towards the sky. Breathing deeply into those hips to release any tension. Remember, the breath really helps open up the body. And then we're going to step our left foot between our hands for high lunge on the other side. Gaze forward, nice flat back. It's great for opening up that groin, aligning that spine and increasing core strength. And then we're going to step back, pushing our hips back in downward dog. We're going to gently bring our knees towards the ground, resting our hips back on our heels and our head towards the ground in child's pose. Breathe deeply into that lower back and those hips. And gently rise and push back into downward dog. And step our right foot between our hands, lowering the left knee to the ground and untucking the toes. And we're going to keep a straight spine, vertical, and raise our hands, inhaling. As we do so, touching our palms in low lunge. If it's at all available to you, you can lean back to make this a little bit more challenging, but make sure that that right knee is tracking over that right ankle. And then we'll lower our hands at either side of our foot. And then we'll gently push back into downward facing dog. Now for low lunge on the other side, step the left foot forward between the hands, come up onto the fingertips. Knee towards the ground, untuck those toes. And then we'll inhale the arms up above our head, palms touching. Inhale, and then exhale, planting the hands at either side of your front foot, and then curl the toes under and push back into downward dog. And then gently bring the knees to the ground. Sit back on your heels, head towards the ground in child's pose. And then gently rise into kneeling. Shift your hips to one side and swing the legs out in front of you, coming into staff pose. Pushing your palms into the ground, toes towards the sky, and nice tall spine. Then we're going to come into half boat pose. So we're going to lean back a few inches and then bring our knees and legs up from the earth, keeping a slight bend in the legs. And then try and keep the shins and the arms parallel to the ground, reaching the hands out in front of you. Do not collapse the spine. Try and keep your spine relatively straight. This pose is great for strengthening the hips, the thighs and the abdominal muscles. And it also develops focus and concentration. And then exhale, gently lower the legs to the ground and come back into staff pose. Then place the hands behind you, fingers pointed away. Bend the knees, bringing the feet closer to the bottom. And then push your hips upward towards the sky, allowing the head to drop back naturally in crab pose. And gently lower, going back into staff pose. And we're going to take a few nice deep belly breaths here. And then we're going to make our way all the way down onto our backs into corpse pose. Now for happy baby pose, we're going to bring our feet up towards us, grab onto our toes and push our feet towards the sky while simultaneously pulling our knees to either side of our body, really opening up that lower back. And then gently release back into corpse pose. We'll finish this session off with a nice gentle spinal twist. We're going to bring the arms to shoulder height. I'm going to take the right leg and place it out to our right side. I'm going to stack the left leg on top of the right and gently gaze towards our left while allowing those shoulders to melt towards the ground, enjoying a nice gentle spinal twist. And then we're going to gently release back into corpse. And we're going to do the same for the other side. So arms up to 90 degrees. We're going to bring the left leg out to the side. Now I grab my toes here because I'm pretty flexible, but you don't have to, that's fine. This is going to look different on everybody. Then we're going to stack the right foot on top of the left and gently gaze to the right. Relaxing those shoulders to the ground and just breathing normally, allowing that body to open up. And then we're going to release back into corpse pose for final relaxation. So this is where we close our eyes and allow our body to become very, very heavy. Relaxing the toes, then relaxing the ankles, relaxing the knees, relaxing the thighs, relaxing the hips, Relaxing the fingers and the wrists. Relaxing the elbows. Relaxing the shoulders. Relaxing the stomach. Relaxing the chest. Relaxing the neck. Relaxing the jaw. And relaxing all those facial muscles. Complete relaxation. And when you're ready, guys, in your own time, gently roll onto one side and slowly make your way up to a comfortable seated position. And that's going to conclude our session for today. I really hope you enjoyed the session, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you did, please remember to click that like button, it really does help out the channel. And also, if you're not subscribed already, please make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any future videos. There'll be lots more to come. And with that said, thanks again guys, and I will see you over in the next video. Namaste.